you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah.
Okay, y'all, so today basically what I did was this makeup beat with basically pretty much drugstore products. The only thing that I did not have that were drugstore products were my eyeshadows. So at home filming this, so I didn't have all my palettes. I do have eyeshadow palettes that are drugstore eyeshadow palettes, or palettes that are under $6. So I will film a look, you know, with those. But I just wanted to do like a drugstore, all products are pretty much cheap and reasonably priced look. Like everything on my face is pretty much drugstore. The only thing that's not drugstore that I used on my face would be my setting spray, which is by Urban Decay, that you'll see me use, and my primer is by Benefit Cosmetics, the Porefessionals. I have not found a drugstore primer that I like. Like, I just haven't. I either use Benefit or Fenty Beauty primer. Those two. Haven't really found. Benefit Cosmetics, their Porefessionals has to be my favorite. So I just feel like I get a smooth application with whatever foundation I use if I use Benefit. Okay, so like I said, everything in the video are drugstore products, and drugstore products are things that you can go in like your local drugstore and buy, or your local Walmart, or your local Target. So they are pretty much, all my products are pretty much that I use like under $12, probably under 10. Oh, and my lashes didn't come from the drugstore, so that's not drugstore. But everything else that I use can be purchased literally at Walmart or Target, Walgreens, CVS, wherever your local drugstore is. Like, these products can be purchased. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off by doing my brows. And the products that I'm using right now for my brows is a NYX micro brow pencil, and has a pencil at the other end, and on the opposite end it has a spoolie for you to brush your brows. And basically what I'm doing is I'm lining my brows, the bottom, the top, and then the sides, and I'm basically just outlining the shape of my brow and filling in where needs to be. And I'm going to do the other brow the exact same way. So I'm going to go in again, and I'm going to line the bottom. And then I'm going to line the top and on to the side. And right here, I'm just showing you guys the pencil. It's a NYX pencil, and you can purchase it at Ulta, Target, or Walmart. Now I'm going in with Anastasia's Dip Brow pomade, and I'm using an Eco Tools eyebrow brush, and I'm going to dip the brush into the pomade, and we're going to just fill in my brows. And you kind of go like in the direction that your eyebrow hairs are going into. And I typically use ColourPop pomade, but I'm running low. Don't know when I'm going to get my next container in. So I'm using my Anastasia. Anastasia is $20. It's on the pricey side. ColourPop is $6. And I just personally think ColourPop has the best formula out when it comes to eyebrow pomades. But a lot of beauty gurus and people like that love Anastasia, but I'm just not a fan of it. I love my ColourPop for $6. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going in with LA Pro Girl Cosmetics concealer in the color Fawn. And I'm taking just a flat makeup brush. It's really, really flat. And I'm going to clean up my brows with this concealer. So I'm going to line the bottom of my brows really, really good. And then I'm going to line the top. And I'm going to line the sides. And basically all this is doing is making your brows clean, crisp, and sharp. And girl, your brows going to be on fleek after this. Just outline your brows. And this is the only concealer that I like to do my brows with. It's reasonably priced. It's like $2.99, which basically is $3. And it's at your local beauty supply store or Ulta. But it's cheaper at your beauty supply store. I'm positive of it. And it's only $3. And it's pretty, pretty bomb. Come on, girl. Get the eyebrows together. So I'm going to do the other brow the exact same way. And right now what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm cleaning off the top. So I'm taking the concealer off the top and the sides of my brows. And it's going to make them look really clean on the top. Here. We do both sides. And then now I'm going to go in and do the bottom. Instead of taking the bottom concealer off, we're going to push it into our eyelids. And we're going to use it as like a, later on, like a eyeshadow base. So you just push it down and you blend. Blend, 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 girl. Yeah. Blend it out. Both eyes the same way. And doing the exact same thing to that eye. Push it down, push it down, push it down. And so now I'm just showing you guys the finished product. After my brows, you can see the concealer at the bottom, but we're going to use that for an eyeshadow base. Next. Okay, so now I'm going in to do my eyes. Of course. So now I'm going to prime my eyes with LA Pro Girl Cosmetics concealer. Can't really remember the color of this concealer, but it's the lightest color that LA Pro Girl Cosmetics have. It's more of a it almost looks like paper white, like it's white on my skin. It is. In the bottle it looks a little tan, but it's the lightest color that they have, and this is what I use to prime my eyes instead of regular eyeshadow primer. So I just dab it on there on both lids. And now I'm taking this brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. It's a color correcting brush. And I'm going in and I'm just smoothing out my concealer so I can have a smooth base for my eyeshadow to go on. So everything is like really, really smooth. And if you have to, just push that concealer on down like I did. But we need a nice primed eye. And this is not the proper brush, but it works for me. And I always use whatever brush works for me. And excuse me, I don't know what I was listening to. I was listening to music. But yeah. So now I'm going in with my Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It's from BH Cosmetics. It's a really, really colorful palette. And the pigments are really, really nice. I'm going to use that orange and that yellow color. And those are going to be my transition colors. And the brush that I'm using is a Real Techniques brush. It's like a base shadow brush. And I'm going in and I'm going to dab and pat this orange into my eye. Don't swipe it, dab and pat. And once you dab and pat, then we're going to blend it out. But we'll get to the blending out part. So now we dab and patting and blending a little bit. You just got to find that motion with the brush. It's all in a motion. all in the motion, girl. And this palette runs about $18 on BH Cosmetics website, but I did get mine for probably like $12 or $13. I caught it while it was on sale, and I was super excited to try because I heard so many good things about it. So now I'm going in with the yellow, and I was going for like a sunset, like peachy vibes. I don't know, it just, these colors combined, they just make me feel so happy. And I feel like they're really pretty together. And we're doing the exact same motions that we did with the orange with this yellow. And then we're going to do the exact same thing, sis, to the other eye. Dab and pat, girl. Dab and pat. Yes. Dab and pat that shadow in. So now I'm going to go in with that orange from my 350M Morphe palette. And because the orange wasn't the colors I was looking for, it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted to be, like the orangey orange. So I went in over the BH Cosmetic orange, and then I went back in with the yellow. And we got it popping just like the other eye. Okay, so now I'm going in with the concealer again. LA Pro Girl concealer that I used earlier to prime my eyes. And basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut my crease. So cutting your crease is a little difficult. Typically I cut my crease a little higher, but I didn't want it that high today, so I just cut it just a tad because I was going for a certain look. And by the way, this concealer is really bomb to do all of this with, and it's only $3, y'all. Can't beat it. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. I believe that's the name of it. I think it's the Masquerade, okay? And yes, I did put tape on my eyes. The color that I'm going to be using, I believe it's Casablanca from the Juvia's Place. It's like a golden color, golden, bronze, you know, type color. It's one of my favorites. I'm actually taking it and I'm dabbing it on the part that I have cut out with concealer. And this is just an eyeshadow brush. It's a brush from CC&CC. I got these brushes a while ago, and those are my favorite eyeshadow brushes. And the reason why my palette look like that, I might as well tell y'all real fast. My little cousin stuck his finger in my palette, and the shadows are soft. So his fingerprint got in it, and eventually it just like broke up. And I wasn't throwing it away, so I just like scrape it from everywhere because the palette was too much, and that was my favorite color. I was so hurt, but it's all good because guess what, your girl's still getting to use that color. I'm just gonna scrape and scrape, and I completely feel the part that I've cut out. I completely fill it with that color. And the tape is there just to clean up your eyes and make them look sharp. At the ends, you'll see in a little bit what I'm talking about later on down. And I'm going to do the other eye the exact same way with the shadow. So now I'm going in again with my Juvia's Place palette. And this is another one, of course. And I'm taking that purple that I just showed you, and I'm going to go in the outer corner of my eye, I guess. And I'm going to blend all that in. It's a little purple, you know. And we're going to blend it in just like that. I don't know why, y'all, but these colors make me so happy. They're bomb. Okay, so now I'm going in with NYC eyeliner. This is just a really cheap eyeliner that you can get. It's probably like 98 cents or $1 at like Walmart or Target or something. And I just got this one day because I was in a hurry, and it works for the most part. And I'm just putting a thin liner on my eyes because it feels naked. And I really don't do wings like that, but I'm just lining it a thin layer. Now to give it a little and that tape is gonna help the whole eye be like nice and neat. I promise. And I'm doing the other eye the exact same way. I hate lining my eyes. It's so difficult for me. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm taking a clean base shadow brush, and I'm just blending in those colors. You know, like you gotta blend, girl. So I'm taking the tape off, and as you can see, it's like nice, sharp, and crisp on the sides. You see that, girl? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Keep blending. These colors are like a vibe for me. Like, it's really a vibe. I'm here for it. Definitely here for it. Okay, so now I'm going in with Benefit Cosmetics. It's potent under eye cream, and y'all, I really can't tell y'all if it works or not because I don't use it on a consistent basis to tell y'all whether it works or not to get, you know, the dark circles and all that from under your eyes. Maybe I need to use it so I can tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. And basically, I'm just using it right now to give me moisture under the eyes, because I be a little hydrated and I don't want to be dark. I mean dry. I said dark. I don't want to be dry under the eyes. So we just gonna blend it in, rub it in really, really good. And now I'm going to go in with Benefit Cosmetics Porefessionals. Okay, this is the best primer. Any Benefit Cosmetic primers, their Porefessional collection is the bomb. Like, oh my God, I love it. It primes my skin perfectly with it goes with any foundation that I've ever used. And I make sure I just lather my face all in it. Like, just, girl, just rub it everywhere. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Get all up in there. It's the best. Okay, so now I'm going in with CoverGirl's new TruBlend Matte foundation, and it's really, really bomb. Okay, my color is D50 Deep Golden, and then I'm also using Maybelline's Superstay foundation, and it's supposed to be 24 hours. And both of these are really, really bomb. Like, these have become my favorite drugstore foundations. They are super, super good. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to take a pump of each one. Make sure you shake them up. Now, I'm using both of these together because the other day I just experimented and I was like, I like this. So I'm mixing them together, and I'm going to use a flat kabuki brush. And I purchased this brush from Walmart. I believe it's Equate, and it was only like $3. It's flat. It's not a foundation brush. It's not a foundation brush. I hate foundation brushes. I use every brush but the correct brush. And I'm just going to dab that all over my face. And then after we dab, we're going to blend it in. And the best thing about these foundations, y'all, they're under $10. They're not the high-end foundations. You can get these foundations from your local drugstores, Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, wherever they sell cosmetics at Stix, you can get this, and they're all under $10. Okay, I think that TruBlend, the CoverGirl TruBlend, is like maybe no more than $6 or $7, and that is my favorite one. CoverGirl definitely did their thing with that one. It's bomb. I can wear it by itself, like without mixing it. It's super good for me. And yes, I'm still blending, girl. Blending. Getting all up in there. It's taking a while. I haven't even did my forehead yet, but when you applying your makeup, you gotta take your time, girl. And this is why I have my wig pushed back like that, because I don't have my headband, and so it's just kind of pushed back to prevent a lot of foundation from getting on it. And we're gonna blend that in, and it's not, foundation isn't blended in the way I would like it to be, but yes. Okay, so this brush comes from eBay. It came in a pack. It's just an oval brush for, you know, concealer, foundation, whatever, applying makeup. And I found this one easier to get into all the little areas that the kabuki brush was so big. And it wouldn't fit in that area. So this brush is perfect size, and I'm getting all up in there, okay? So now I'm going in with the biggest one that came in the pack. And I cannot do a face without this brush. Like, this brush is amazing. Like, it's holy grail for me, okay? It blends out my foundation and sets everything so perfectly and smooth. And my foundation is not complete until I use it. So now I'm going in with concealers. The concealers are from NYX Cosmetics, and I believe the other one is L'Oreal, the Infallible collection, and it's in the color, I can't remember the color, let's see, it's in color Cocoa 08, and it's really lightweight. It's almost comparable to NARS Cosmetics. So if you're looking for a dupe for NARS creamy concealer, this is definitely the one, okay? And this one is also under, I believe, this one is definitely under $10. And I got mine on sale, so I can't tell you the full price because one of our local drugstores was closing out, and I was like, I'm about to get this concealer because everything was 50% off in there. So I got mine really cheap, probably for like $3. But I'm positive that it's no more than $10 in store. And now I'm just blending in the concealer with a beauty blender brush, with a beauty blender sponge. My bad, okay? So this is the real beauty blender sponge. It's a little dirty because the past 2 days I did my makeup with it, so it's brown, of course. But it's the pink one, and I don't use any other beauty blender but my beauty blender. I do own other beauty blenders, but it just don't get the job done like this one. This one is bomb, okay? And I'm doing the same exact thing to this side that I did to the other side. And like I said, this is definitely a dupe for NARS Cosmetics concealer. So I'm still blending out that side just like I did the other side, making sure I get all up in there. And this concealer just like melts into your skin like the NARS does. So this is an excellent dupe if you're looking for one for NARS concealer. And blend it in, girl. Pat it in, pat it in. Yes, ma'am. So then I'm going in with NYX concealer, and it's double-sided. One has like a dark, the other side is dark and the other one is light. And because I want to be a little bit more dramatic, I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to put it in a little bit right in the areas that I'm putting in, and I'm going to blend just so I can be a little lighter in those areas, because that concealer is like almost the color of my foundation, the L'Oreal that I used. And y'all got to excuse me because I was listening to music doing my makeup. So I was in my own little zone. And so I'm going to do my chin. And my top lip. And then after that, y'all already know what's coming next. The nose, girl. We got to contour that nose. So this is like the fun part outside of doing your eyes. Blend that on out, sis. And so, because I like my nose contour to be a little dramatic, I go in with 2 concealers. And I go in with LA Pro Girl and Fawn because it's light and it's thick. And it just gives me that look that I want and that I need. Like, it gives your nose that snatched look, okay? So I'm going to take a dark brown from my Morphe 350M palette. And believe it or not, this is what I contour my face with. Instead of using a cream and all that, I especially use it on my nose. And this is a Morphe brush that I'm using. It's just kind of a big flat Morphe brush. And I always apply a little of that. Okay, so I forgot. This is a Fenty concealer stick. It's in a dark color. And I'm going to contour my face with that. So, y'all, it's not Drugstore. I'm sorry, okay? But everything else so far has been Drugstore. So, bear with me, okay? And so, this is another angle brush from Morphe Cosmetics, and I always use that to do my nose. So I'm blending it in with that because it just has that arch that I need, that shape, okay? I'm trying to snatch that nose, okay? Trying to get that little point. Okay, so I'm going in, I'm blending that nose out again so I can get that little sharp area. And then that's another small oval brush, and I'm just going to blend that nose contour out because it's a little harsh. So now I'm taking this angle contour brush. It's a Morphe Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to blend out that Fenty concealer that I put on the side. That's a little dark. Yep, so I'm still blending out that Fenty concealer that I got going on, that I use to contour my face. Blend it out, sis. And so anytime I use the cream, I always go back in with the powder. So I'm taking that same eyeshadow and I'm defining it and setting it at the same time, I guess you could say. And that's how we get that contour, sis. So now this is Black Opal. It's a setting powder, and it's in well, it's not a setting powder, it's a finishing powder. It's in color dark 600, and I'm just lining under so we can get that sharp look, and we dusting it off with a Real Techniques brush, sis. So now I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution setting powder. Okay, this is the best setting powder that I've used. I haven't tried like Sacha Buttercup and all that, but it's reasonably priced, okay? It said Ulta for, I believe, like $6 to $8. And I like it because it leaves me like golden under the eye. It doesn't leave me like ashy and white. Yes, I was rapping, my bad. I don't know what I was singing. And so I'm setting everywhere that I use concealer in. And I just love this powder because it just gives me that golden, that glow, that undertone. It don't make me look ashy, and I don't have flashbacks in my pictures. And the price, bomb, okay? It's just a win-win. Makeup Revolution is so slept on. You can purchase their products from Ulta. They just slept on. Like, y'all, try them out. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna love them. I have bomb eyeshadow palettes from them that are really pigmented. They have dupes for like Too Faced eyeshadow palettes and all of that. And the black opal powder also came from Walmart. You can get that at Walmart, Target, wherever they sell black opal. And it's under $10 as well. And we just dusting the powder off. I don't bake. I just set and take it off. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Chrome. And it is in the color Molten Gold 100. It's the metallic one. And it's just bomb. Like, this is my favorite drugstore highlighter. Like, look at it. It could be deeper, but I didn't want to go like too dramatic. So the other one that I'm using is bronzer, and it's by Black Radiance Beauty. And I just use the two because I'm crazy like that. But yes, I use bronzer and the highlighter. And now I'm going in with my Urban Decay setting spray, and we're going to spray that face down, okay? If you don't have no Urban Decay setting spray, you losing, sis. Like, this isn't drugstore, but I have not found a drugstore setting spray that I like. This Urban Decay is the truth, okay? I wouldn't lie to you. Now, Makeup Forever is my favorite, but Urban Decay runs neck and neck with Makeup Forever. I'm just out of Makeup Forever, and it's bomb. So now I'm going in and I'm putting mascara on my eyes, not heavily, just so I can straighten them out to put on my lashes. And that is Too Faced Cosmetics Better Than Sex mascara. That is one of my favorite mascaras. I always keep me a tube of Better Than Sex mascara. It's bomb. And when Ulta runs the sales on them, y'all better catch them, because I got that too for only $10, and it's regularly priced like over $20. So now I'm going in with my Lancome mascara. Okay, y'all, this is the best mascara too. So I use both of these. I use two mascaras because Too Faced gives me like the length that I need, and then Lancome gives me like the volume that I need. Like, it plumps them out. It I can't even explain it. It's the bomb, okay? So now I'm going in under my eyes with the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And this is an Wet n Wild brush. It's really, really thin. And I'm just going in and I'm lining the under eye with the highlighter, the gold highlighter. Just to give it like a little pop, because I'm real extra like that. And typically I'll set my under eye with concealer, but I didn't. I just went in with the highlighter. It called it a day. And I go back in with another coat of my Lancome mascara to give my eyes, my under eyes, that volume, like that that I need, okay? And I accidentally got mascara on my face, but it's okay. So I'm going in and I'm lining my lips. This liner is dark cocoa, and this was like $1 liner that I purchased at my local beauty supply. store, and I just line my lips with this. I don't know what I'm saying, girl. You are so up. And so I'm lining my lips, and they're lined. And to prime them, I use e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's supposed to be a lip plumper, but it don't plump your lips up, okay? I just like it because it gives my lips a smooth application, and it's like a primer when I go in with my lipstick or my lip gloss. So anytime I wear a lip gloss or a lipstick, I always use that underneath. So I'm going in with this pink from Anastasia liquid lipstick. Also, that's a MAC that I'm wearing right there. It's a pink plaid color. Can't really remember the name of it. But I went in with the Anastasia now. It's the liquid lipstick. One of my favorite pinks. It wasn't the pink that I was going for, but we're going to make it work. And that's just a brush. It's not a lip brush. It's just a brush that I made into my lip brush. And I'm just blending it out, you know, making sure it's not like any harsh lines or something. We're just blending it out real good. So because it's not the pink that I was looking for, I'm going to go in with another pink. And this pink is from ColourPop Cosmetics. It's a little lighter, like a baby soft pink. And I'm just dabbing it on my lips. And it's going to give me the color that I need, okay? Definitely the color that I was going for from the beginning. And so now I'm going in with my falsies. And these are mink lashes. I sell mink lashes, okay? So if you need some mink lashes, comment, hit me on follow me on, you know, any of my social media sites and let me know. And we can get that popping. I only wear mink lashes, and you can wear the lashes up to 30 times with proper care. And I can tell you and show you how to properly clean your lashes and wear them for up to 30 days plus more. And so those are some tweezers that I'm going to put on my lashes with. I don't recommend y'all to use these tweezers. They are really sharp. I shouldn't even use them, but I use them so much. Like, I don't know. But this is how I apply my lashes. And the glue that I use is Duo Sensitive Glue. Like, y'all, this glue is the truth. I went swimming. I went to a water park. My lashes was still intact. It didn't come off of nothing. Y'all better stop using that hair store glue. And that other Duo glue, y'all got to get that sensitive one. It's in the black and white package. And it has, like, green writing on it. And they're bomb. It's bomb. The only lash glue I use, okay? And I'm just going to spray that face one more time. Because it said we're going to get ourselves together. And sis, that's a wrap. You beat Drugstore.